accessory belt, plugs, cabin filter. Looks pretty good. It's about the right color, you should see.
Yeah.
No oil or anything. Cool. Old plugs, new plugs. We haven't checked the gap on the old plugs yet, but you can maybe see visually. I don't know how much the camera will focus. The new plugs have a gap of 0.028. These ones are probably more like 0.036. So we're probably going to stick around the 0.28. Because we're going to get tuned and ethanol and all that stuff, so. Cool. What are the... In the stock configuration of the airbox, there's a large divider here. You can see where I dremeled it out. There's a large divider that basically goes up until this point. So it basically cuts off half the airbox area. On the same way on the top, it's also like this, and there's a snorkel that goes into these two like plastic grommets. So, the company, I think it's LTH or LHT or something like that, they do a lot of S2000 work, and they recommended the airbox mod, and basically it goes through, and you just have to Dremel this out. You use a genuine CANON air filter. It has the rubber grommet that it goes into, so it's actually pretty nice. And then you basically just Dremel this out. There is a resonator right here.
Yeah.
So, resonator 101. So air goes in, it's channeled directly through this box. That can change the resonant frequency of it, and that basically gets rid of some of the VTEC noise. For normal people, that would be bad, but for us, we want the VTEC noise. So
the VTEC.
Yeah, so I just used some of the material that we dremeled off here, and then I just used a plastic epoxy to seal it up.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. And yeah, you said it made like a big difference, right?
I think it made a pretty big difference, yeah.
That's really cool.
Yep.
It probably costs what, like $20 for the filter?
Yeah, filter was I think like 45
40?
shipped. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But
that's cool though.
yeah, it's pretty legit easy mod.
Yeah.
It seemed to make a pretty big difference. So yeah, all you do is 2 tabs.
Oh. Nice. Cool. Oh, nice. This is a big difference. Yeah.
It's fucking nasty.
Oh, that's cool. That's
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I assume that's probably the original one.
Oh yeah. Probably.
And then there's just this little coupler here.
Yeah. Ew.
Wow.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah. Look at that. So nasty.
Yeah.
Yeah, big difference.
So clean, only breathing in.
Just scum. Yeah.
That sounds good. Yep. Cool. Alright, well, so what are we doing now?
Test pipe.
Nice.
Burke test pipe.
Show him this bad boy.
And it's worth it to note that there's 2 different versions of it. This is a 70mm version, and there's also a 63.5mm version. And yeah, it's a pretty good looking piece. The welds are nice TIG, and they look pretty decent. The material itself is super thick, so that's pretty good. Then the biggest thing about this is that I'm running it without a tune, so it might be kind of hard for that to focus. But there's not only O2 spacer, but it also limits airflow. It kind of necks down there, So hopefully most people say that they don't get issues with the check engine light for OT readiness. So
Yeah.
we'll see if that's the case.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And new hardware, so it should be easy.
Yeah.